Hi guys, it's Heather. I wanted to come to you and show you how the new adjustable grater can make block cheese into shredded cheese super fast. And if you haven't heard it before, you're going to hear it now. Here's my PSA about shredded cheese. So with shredded cheese, the company that makes it will shred it for you, which is great, super convenient. But what they do is they add a couple things to it. One, to make it look shiny, and two, to make it not moldy. So they're adding two things to it to do those two things. One of them is wax, the other is silicate, and that coats your cheese. Now, I ate shredded cheese for years before the Pampered Chef, but once I found that out, I realized that if you take a block of cheese like this one, the ingredients on this are pasteurized skim milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. That's it. Now that's about this big, one line, right? If you turn the bag of shredded cheese around, you're going to find that the list of ingredients doubles or triples. And that's so that that shredded cheese doesn't go bad quickly and it looks pretty in the bag. Now, maybe you don't care. We eat it, it's edible, that's all good. What upsets me is that you are paying for things that are not cheese. So I want to show you how easy it is to use this cute little grater. So one side is coarse, one side is fine. And your coarse side is going to use for something like mozzarella, which is what I have right here. So I'm just going to cut a big block off so you can see it. So coarse is going to give you that big, thick grate. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around. And just super simple. Give you, and I love that it makes like extra little big chunks too, because those are the pieces that are going to melt the best. But I want to show you what the grate looks like. Now, it also comes with a food holder, so if you're not as skilled as me with grating cheese, I've been doing it for 15 years, so I kind of have a handle on when to stop. You can put it in the food holder like this and grate that way too. I personally like it better this way, but look guys, look how thick that grate comes out, okay? Comes with a little container where you can share and save your cheese. You can also put that on top. I find that when I'm doing really big blocks, I want to be on a cutting board like the wooden cutting board that I have here. So that's the really large coarse grate, right? So that's big. This stuff, y'all, is going to melt better. It's going to taste better. It's going to look better when you're cooking with it. And so you're looking at me and you're like, Heather, that's 2 pounds of cheese. What the heck am I going to do with that? Well, here's what you're going to do with it. You're either going to get some glass containers, like our leak-proof containers with the glass lids. You're going to get those and you're going to store some of that cheese in the fridge. And that's the stuff you're going to use within 1 to 2 weeks. You're also going to get some freezer bags, and you can store them in a quart-sized freezer bag within a gallon-sized freezer bag for up to 6 months in your freezer. So what I do is I just grate it all down, throw them into smaller bags, throw them into the larger gallon bag, and then I toss it in my freezer. I have cheddar in there, I have mozzarella, I have Swiss, I have Gruyere, I have all sorts of cheeses that are already shredded and ready for me to use. And so then when I need one, I just go into my freezer, I grab the package. If it's not defrosted yet, it doesn't really matter because you can kind of break it up and defrost it very quickly. So this is Parmesan, and this is the fine grate. So I just want to show you how that works. Now this is going to look like the stuff that you usually get at the Italian restaurant when you got a big bowl of pasta and they come around and they're like, ooh, would you like some grated Parmesan? Well, now you can do that same thing at home. And so see how pretty that is and beautiful. And guys, it takes no time at all to shred your own cheese. So stop wasting your money. Stop adding gunk to your cheese every week. Buy the block. It's cheaper, it's easier, and you're all good. Bye, friends.